Hey everybody, it's Josie. Welcome back to Cedar Creek Homestead. Hope you guys are having a wonderful day. I've spent the morning out in the garden getting some housekeeping done out there, and I picked my first mess of peas. Now these are a mix of peas. There's red ripper cowpeas in here. There's purple knuckle cowpeas in here. Just a mix, and they're at different stages of development. Some of them are going to be fresh, some of them are more dry, but I couldn't wait any longer to get a mess. Now the dry ones, they're dry like this because I didn't have enough to mess with before, but now I do, so I've picked them, and I'm looking forward to having a pot. This isn't going to make a really big pot of black-eyed peas, but it'll be enough, or cowpeas, it'll be enough to get that first taste. And we've got a lot of peas coming on, different varieties. Our green beans are coming on. All the different things are looking good, but I wanted to get a mess of these. Now some people ask, what do you do with such a small amount when you don't have enough really to can? And what I do, this particular batch here is going to be for one of the meals. I'm not going to put these up in I'm not going to can them. I'm not going to put them in the freezer. We're going to actually eat these. But you could shell all these beans out and can them with something else that needs the same time. Maybe you have some dry beans that could be canned to make you have a canner full. These have, if you're going to can these, you have to pressure can them because they're a low acid food. So you want to make sure that you have a load of something that has the same time that these peas are going to need. You could shell these out and give them a good wash, and bag them up in freezer bags and put them in the freezer for pulling out and cooking and eating. Just fix you a pot of them and have it for supper along with other things, fried okra, or sliced tomatoes, sliced onions, whatever it is, fried cornbread, baked cornbread, fried cornbread, biscuits, whatever it is that you want to have, tomatoes and gravy. I'm trying to speak between the big breezes blowing through here so that you guys can hear me. I apologize. I've had several of you complain and say that you couldn't hear, and I apologize for that. Howie did have a microphone, and I'm having issues with it, so I need to do something else on sound, and I'm saving for that along with everything else that we have. My goodness, here on the farm, you know how it is at your house. You know, some things are priority and some things are down on the list, but the sound will get better eventually. I'm sorry, I apologize. I'll try to speak up. I'm a soft-spoken person most of the time, and I'll try to remember to speak up so that you can hear me. But I am so thankful for the breeze blowing through. It is hot here today. Going to be really hot again tomorrow, and then we get a reprieve for Friday and Saturday. The heat and humidity is supposed to drop with a 10 to 20 degree difference in the temperatures, and we're looking forward to that. That'll be a couple of hard work days. We've got some calves heading to the sale. It's time to take off our spring calves, and so we'll be doing that this weekend. And so we've got some busy things coming, but we'll get it all done. I'm looking forward to these red ripper. Some of these are red ripper cowpeas, and they have quite a few peas in each of the pods, and some of them are just the other varieties, and I'm just going to mix them all together. I'm not going to worry about if they're pink eye or they're purple knuckle or whatever they are. I'm just going to mix them all together. I've never met a cowpea I didn't like. The only peas I don't like, those of you that's watched for a while knows that I don't like green peas. Green's my favorite color, but not when it comes to peas. Okay, so you might be wondering what in the world is going on with her. She looks like she's wet and sweaty. I have sweated today working in the garden, but that's not why. I did get this to try to help cool myself off, because remember we talked about in a video not to just jump right into air conditioning when you're so hot, and so I got me a cool rag. I start out with just tap water and cool myself off. But the reason why I look like I've been in a swimming pool If it's coming across on camera, it might not, but the front of my dress and my apron is wet. That's another reason why I'm holding my bowl of peas here. One, for you to see them, and two, so you don't see what kind of mess I'm in. But little Howie was out here earlier today, and I let him help me water. And the water hose, of course, has a sprayer on it where you can set it. And I was dragging the hose over to different things that need to be watered and was letting him help me. And the very last big tomato plant that we had, a Cherokee Purple down here, that I've got planted here in the front, we were watering it, and the little booger got the hose turned around on me and spraying me full blast, and I could not reach him because I was getting a face full of water. Of course, Blade and Cheyenne was standing back laughing, saying that they wish they had a camera, and I'm glad that they did not, because they wouldn't have a bit of problem putting it on for all of y'all to see me getting sprayed by little Howie. So I survived that. It cooled me off, and I just thought I'd jump on here and show you. This is the first of many harvests that we have on our cowpeas and our purple hulls and all of those. And but I'll tell you, those ants, oh, they didn't want me picking those peas. They were all over me, just giving me what for. I've got bites all over my arms and my legs. It's a good thing I wear long dresses so you can't see my ankles and my calves, because I've got ant bites all over them. Them little boogers are mean little things. And if you got any, we've tried different things. We've tried different things to put on them, and different. We've got some pretty good stuff that works in the house, because we get ants. If it rains a lot, it seems like the ants come in. But these are fire ants. A guy at church told us diesel, but they're in places like in my garden. I don't want to put diesel down. I don't want to do anything that's going to harm there in my garden or in other places, anything that the boys could get into. So if you know anything, that's a really good thing. I'm trying to remember. I do have some product that I get at Tractor Supply that's in an orange box. And I use it, like I said, in the house. I've used it here on the porch. Like when the ants try to make a trail to the hummingbird feeders, I do have it where I can set it and keep Howie from getting into it, and that seems to deter them. But really, out in my yard, you get one tore out, it seems like, and they just move to another area. And they're vicious little things. So anyway, guys, I'm going to get off here for now. I've got these peas that I got to get shelled out, and I got to go in and get some other things done. And I just wanted to share with you the first of the bounty. Until next time, guys, this is Josie. I love you guys. I really do. Keep looking well to the ways of your household. You know, growing your stuff, getting it at the farmer's market, buying it at the grocery store. It's all good. You're providing for your family. Till next time, guys. We're gone.